What's so hard is that you did not get to say goodbye to your husband. No. He shows me that the last thing that you saw was everybody taking him away. He said to me, that was not how I wanted you to see me. That's not how I wanted you to remember me. And I just saw him lean over and kiss you when I'm connecting with him. Your husband just came through and he said to me, Matt, I died of a heart attack. I died of a heart attack.
Yes, Kevin, he did. Right next to me.
Know that his soul is here because you're going to know how I see them. I just saw him stand behind you and hug you. He says to me, and Matt, do you know she tried to save my life? I have to tell you that, first of all, your husband needs you to know one thing. He held on for you here in this world. He says, but Matt, my body couldn't take what was going on the inside. I need you to know that, first of all, this is so hard for you because his whole death fell on you. And he tells me that every single day you go back and say, I wish that I would have been quicker. I wish that I would have called. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. And he said to me, Matt, he says, you let her know right now. He says that when I was alive, he says, I was like a bull here in this world. Yes. He tells me, he goes, when I was younger, he goes, I was a force to be reckoned with. And even as I got older, he goes, age was just a number to me. Mm-hmm. So when I'm connecting with your husband, he was tough shit here in the physical world.
Yes, he was.
And by the way, I don't know what the hell, did he work with his hands or work like physically? Yeah. I see him picking shit up and putting shit down, and I don't know what.
He was a DJ.
Oh, okay. So he was always moving equipment and things. So I'm showing him here, like loading up trucks. He's showing me about picking shit up, like moving boxes.
He owned his own DJ company, and it was exclusively weddings. So every single weekend, he sent out two shows every single weekend, and I did the paperwork.
So know that one of the things that he's telling me is this. He said to me that the day that he died, he says, I did not know that I was leaving this world. And he said to me, neither did you. No. And what's so hard is that you did not get to say goodbye to your husband. No. He shows me that the last thing that you saw was everybody taking him away. He said to me, that was not how I wanted you to see me. That's not how I wanted you to remember me. And I just saw him lean over and kiss you when I'm connecting with him. He tells me that you've had such post-traumatic stress disorder since the time that he had died. He talks about you not being able to get out of bed sometimes or wanting to go to bed because you're afraid something's going to happen. And he tells him that you get like these night terrors or like these night fears because of his passing. He says, Matt, I'm here to let her know that I'm completely fine on the other side. And this is so weird. Wait a minute. Did you not, so I know he was a recent passing that had happened. Like, did you not lay him to rest the way that you wanted to, or?
No.
Okay. You feel like that he was not laid to rest the way that you wanted to.
Correct.
He said to me, Matt, you need to let her know that that is not affecting my soul on the other side. Okay. He says that I'm here with you. Because you feel like you didn't step up and do the things that you wanted to do.
I tried so hard.
Listen, it's okay. You responded the way that you had to. Because everything in your world changed upside down. You didn't know even the decisions that were made, what was happening. You were just going through the motions.
It happened so fast.
So know that what he needs you to know today is this. This conversation is between you and him and nobody else. His thoughts on the other side is this. He wishes that after he died, that you would have had more support here in this world. But instead, you're going through this, or what it seems like you're going through is all by yourself. He says to me, Matt, you tell her that she's never alone, that I am always there. And he's bringing that through. He tells me you still haven't touched his closet. Like there's still clothes of his that are there. And he shows me you still having his shoes.
I'm sorry, Kevin, I can't.
It's okay. He tells me this. He says, I want you to know that at the end of the day, he says, it's not about getting rid of my things. It's about moving on from the day that I died. Because every day that you wake up and you open that closet and you see his things, it hits you right here, making you think that he's never coming back. He says, and I don't want you to remember me as dead. He says, I want you to feel me and know that I'm here. That's why he's here right now. Because when I'm connecting with him, he says to me this. He says, our love is eternal. And he says to me when I'm connecting with him that no matter what, he says, I'm not leaving you. I also say when I'm connecting, are you getting a tattoo in memory of him?
I want to, yeah, with his handwriting on my wrist.
He said to me, let her know, do not get that friggin' tattoo, he said.
Okay, Kevin.
He says to me, Matt, that is so not her, he tells me. He says, so don't just do stupid shit, he says, because I died.
Okay, I was just trying to honor you, but okay.
I want you to know this. When I'm connecting with him, he shows me that this was a hidden illness with him, that it wasn't something that you could see. So when I'm connecting with him, he says to me, Matt, I wasn't feeling good. He says, for quite some time. He shows me, it's like, I want to feel this, like the last 3 months, he keeps telling me that he wasn't feeling right, but didn't know what it was. He says, and know that when I'm connecting with him, he's like, I just was going through life, he goes, and I felt like I was going to get this, I was going to figure this out. But even though he died, he says, you need to forgive yourself. Because every day you go back to that day and you think, what could I have done different? He says, leave that here with me. So know that it's his way of bringing that through. And wait a minute, do you still have his dog here in this world?
No.
There's a dog that I see that he's showing me. So did his dog pass?
He had a dog when he was a young boy, a golden retriever.
No, this looks like, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like a friggin' Shih Tzu when I'm connecting.
Oh.
Was there a Shih Tzu?
That was my childhood dog, but he was a Shih Tzu.
Oh, hello, pay attention. You had a golden retriever.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my Lanta. Because I see this friggin' dog that's here, and it looks like a big friggin' mop when I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that would be Moses. Oh, he's with my dog. Yeah.
That dog is there. Those other dogs, there is, well, but for some reason, that dog had to be like your baby. Because when I'm connecting, I see this.
He slept like a little boy next to me when, yeah.
Know that that's so, I love how like our pets in spirit never forget about us, but we forget about them. That dog is there because I just saw your husband with this dog on his lap letting me know, look at who I have here. So know it's his way of just bringing that through. Oh, wait a minute. Your husband's ratting you out. Now, sometimes, I'm going to get in trouble here. Sometimes your loved ones see things on the other side that you didn't even tell them within life, okay? Did you change that dog's name? Like it was originally named something and then you changed the name?
Mm-hmm. Boots. Because he had one white paw, so he was named Boots, and then we changed it to Moses.
He just said to me, only my wife. He goes, the friggin' dog doesn't even know what his name was, he says.
Sorry, babe.
So the dog was originally named Boots, and one day you're like, oh, we're just going to change it to Moses?
Yeah.
He's laughing about that on the other side. This is what's so amazing is that your husband's showing you this for one reason. Because he's able to be closer to you now and know you better than he even knew you here in this world. Because he didn't know this about the dog. He had no idea when he was alive that you had a dog that you changed the name to and all these things. Yeah. But it's his way of, on the other side, your husband went back and visited your life. He saw you as a little girl. He saw you grow older. He saw your family. He saw all of these things that made you you. So he says to me, Matt, I saw all of these beautiful pieces of her. And your husband wants you to see those same beautiful pieces of him. So he says to me, he says to me that you refuse to go back through pictures, you refuse back to go through memories. He says to me, I want her to go back through the pictures. I want her to remember the good times, not the times that she was left with my death. So know it's his way of letting you know that he is okay on the other side, and he is safe and at peace. Right? I want to leave you with that.